morning. I call to order the meeting of the ACCS Board of Trustees. We appreciate your interest in the Alabama Community College system, and I welcome all of you here today. A great deal of preparation has gone into the development and documentation of this meeting. I want to thank the Chancellor, his staff, all of our college presidents and their staffs for their work preparing for this meeting. In addition, because we're on location, I'd like to thank President Hodges and everybody at Calhoun and staff for their incredible hospitality we've seen. Especially Gail has done a wonderful job. Where's Gail? She's out getting ready with something for us. As always, remain laser focused on student success and remain true to our core mission of adult education, workforce development, and academic excellence. I would also like to recognize we have a former trustee, Crystal Brown is here. We talk a lot about standing on the shoulders of a lot of folks that did a lot of hard work that makes our job easy, and Crystal was one of those that did that did all the hard work with policy and things like that. So we thank you for your past service and making our jobs easier now. All right, we'll start with the invocation and the pledge. Section 2, William Byrd. Come up. Reverend William M. Byrd is devoted pastor of the Grace Missionary Baptist Church in Athens and a proud native of Limestone County. A graduate of Tanner High School, he served in the ministry for 39 years. He was born to the late James Milton Byrd and Inez Byrd. He is the 7th of 12 children. He was raised in a strong Christian home. Pastor Byrd is married to his loving wife, Mary Ann Byrd. They have been married for 48 years, and together they have raised 3 beautiful and successful children, LaKendra, Candace, and Rod, along with 2 cherished grandchildren, Jalen and Jadia. He is a graduate of Calhoun Community College, where he earned his associate's degree and attended Samford University Theology School of Divinity, where he earned his degree in theology. Pastor Byrd is a family man who loves spending time with his family and helping others to develop good character. He also enjoys sports, but in his leisure time, he spends a great deal of time on the golf course. He has authored 2 books, Hiding in the Shadow of Faith and Looking for Peace and Calm in the Midst of a Storm. Through his leadership in obeying the voice of God, came to beginning and founding the Grace Missionary Baptist Church in the city of Athens, Alabama, in July 11, 1999, where he continues to faithfully lead and serve God's people. Pastor Byrd is deeply committed to serving his community through his work with the Limestone County branch of the NAACP, the Limestone County Pastors Coalition, along with other boards and committees. He was honored with the key to the city of the mayor of Athens for his outstanding citizenship and leadership. He received the honor of recognition as the Pastor of the Year from Limestone County branch of the NAACP and has been recognized and honored as Pastor of the Year at the NAACP Alabama State Conference for his outstanding service as a minister and community leadership. Through the vision of the Lord God has given him, he believes the best is yet to come. Pastor Byrd, would you lead us our invocation, please?
You weren't talking about me, right? Okay, let us pray. Eternal God, our Father, most gracious and loving as you are, we know you are the sustainer of life. We know also, God, that through you, oh God, there comes a flow of peace, love, and joy. Father, you're the creator, and we are the workmen of your handmaid. Right now, Father, we just want to stand in this moment and just say thank you for being the creator, for being the one, oh God, that is responsible for us when we rise and when we lie down. You are the one who have orchestrated this moment to be here on this campus here in Decatur and Limestone campuses of Calhoun. We want to say thank you for what you have done in your promotion and all you have done to prosper these many colleges here in the state of Alabama. You have done a great work. And Father, but I come to a close in the conclusion of my prayer today. I know this board of trustees have gathered here today corporately and collectively to do business for the assignment, the mission that have put before them. And when I look over, God, this state of Alabama, I see a great work being done in our state. I want to say thank you for a man who have come over from Scottsboro, Dr. Jimmy Hodges. This man come to this community 5 years ago, and he have truly made a difference. I see him, oh God, being challenged with many things in his life. He most definitely is a man of vision. Let him, oh God, continue to lead and guide, not only here in the Limestone, but across the state as much as he can. That many of our students and faculties and all that be a part of all of this corporate being, that we can believe, oh God, in the impossibilities. We can be purpose-driven and be a better community where many have looked down on junior colleges, but I see a change has come. Many of our junior colleges now are rising and looking almost like universities. I want to ask a special prayer over Dr. Hodges, his family, and I know there are other presidents are here, so we pray for them all of this staff, oh God, and all of these trustees who are making great decisions. But I do pray and ask that they would make room for the most important one. His name is Jesus, that he'll be on this board. He is the difference maker. So in my closing, I pray for Dr. Hodges, his family, and all the others that are here that give me this reason to pray for. I want to say thank you. And we're going to be so careful to give you all the glory, all the honor, and all the praise. To God be the glory.
Amen. All right, next we have the Pledge of Allegiance. All stand. Stand, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Madam Secretary, please call the roll.
Mr. Jeff Shell.
Present.
Mr. John Mitchell. Ms. Valerie Gray.
Present.
Mr. Goodrich Roberts.
Present.
Mr. Ron Houston.
Present.
Mr. Levelin Brown.
Present.
Mr. Tim McCarthy. Mr. Tim McCarthy. Mr. Brendan Lightsey.
Present.
Dr. Yvette Richardson.
Present.
Governor Kay Ivey.
Thank you. All right, next, the approval agenda. Our agenda was distributed in advance to the board members for their review. I will now entertain a motion to approve the agenda.
So moved.
All right,
Second.
we've got a motion by Mr. Rogers, a second by Mr. Lightsey. All those in favor signify by raising your right hand or saying aye.
Aye.
The ayes have it. All right. Next, we have the approval of the minutes. Our minutes were distributed in advance of the board meetings for members for their review. I will now entertain a motion to approve the minutes.
So moved.
All right. Motion by Mr. Houston. Is there a second?
Second.
That's second by Mr. Roan. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please signify by raising your right hand or by a voice vote.
Aye.
All right, the ayes have it. Do we have any public comments? No? Okay. All right, we'll move on to our college spotlight for Calhoun. I'm not sure who's coming up for that. President Hodges.
Calhoun Community College, we're so proud to host the board meeting this morning and the dinner last night. I know everybody's already said this, but thank you Calhoun faculty and staff, and especially Gail and all of her executive team for putting all of that on for us. I think it was a good evening. I told you it was going to be cooler here this morning. Bruce, we might need to crank it down a little bit more.
Second.
I say there needs to be some motion on that, Bruce. Thank y'all for being here. We're excited about Calhoun. I hope you've got to look around and see some of the buildings. We have a young man that we want to highlight here today, and we are going to show you a short video, and then he's actually here today, and he's going to come up and we'll have him offer a few words to us. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Hickman, and I'm graduating with 2 associate's degrees in advanced manufacturing. I've learned a lot, learned a ton through my classes, but also learned how to time manage and things like that while working full-time. I'm also a full-time father. He's 8 years old. I have a second one as well who is 8 days old. No one's ever went to college in my family that I know of. I was 14, I went in DCS custody. I bounced in and out of foster care, having to find multiple guardians. When I turned 18, I decided to go down the wrong path, same path my parents were on. I ended up in some legal trouble, landed myself in jail multiple times, and by the time I ended all of it, I made my way to the penitentiary when I was 20 years old. I got out in 2023, immediately had a job, and took the extra money I had to come straight to Calhoun. And through this place, I have successfully changed my life around. I already had my child, and he needed me. The way I felt about my parents, I couldn't stand the thought of him feeling that way about me. And I wanted to change it. I've met my wife, I've done well with her, and we just had a newborn, and I'm able to fully financially take care of my whole family. I've got my first job as an automation technician. I got that job as soon as I graduated. I plan on mastering my trade, getting as good as I can at that. Calhoun really gave me the chance to come in here and make something of myself.
Robert James Hickman.
First of all, thank y'all for having me. Thank y'all for the opportunity. Thank Calhoun for the opportunity to do what I do.
Tell them where you work and how you families do it.
I work at Wayne Farms in Decatur. I'm an automation technician. To explain, easiest way they explain the job to me is when production has a problem, they call maintenance. When maintenance has a problem, they call automation. So I'm the last line of defense before they have to call a tech in from Germany or wherever. But I learned to be able to do that through my classes here. My family, I got a wife and 2 boys, and they're, sorry.
What was your favorite thing about being at Calhoun? What changed? How did you get the courage to change your life?
The willingness of the people here to work with me. As I was having to work a full-time job, I was working 60, 70 hours a week just to be able to pay my way because of the mistakes I made, and extra money was going into here. And there was days when I had my 8-year-old, Miss Julie, had to help me watch him so I could do my labs here. And there was days that I just got off work. I'd worked 13-hour shift. I was so tired I couldn't see straight. I was trying to do my labs, and I had to ask Hollis to, hey, I'm really trying, but I have to get some sleep. I'm seeing doubles. And he let me come back and do it when I had some rest and things like that. If someone's willing to work with you, it means the world.
Do you mind sharing what kind of money you make?
I haven't had a paycheck less than $2,000 a week since I got my new job, and that's after taxes. So.
We're proud of you.
Thank y'all.
That's awesome, isn't it? You can do anything you put your mind to at a community college in the state of Alabama. Thank y'all for letting me do my job.
All right, we'll next move into items 8 or section 8, executive, legal, and public information. We've got a lot of items on the agenda and on the work session, so we're going to group some items because we've already looked at these in the work session. We've talked about them in midweek, and then so we won't read through each one of them. So the first in section A in the action items, I'd like to entertain a motion to approve items 1 through 4. Is there a motion? So moved. Motion by Mr. Rogers. Is there a second? Second by Mr. Lightsey. Any discussion? All right, all those in favor, raise your right hand or say aye.
Aye.
All right, the ayes have it. The next item is item 5. 8A5, make sure I got that. Increase in credit hour and book rental fee. This one was not on our work session agenda, so we'll read through this one. It's recommended that the Alabama Community College System Board of Trustees authorize the Lauren Lee B. Wallace Community College to increase the college credit hour fee for textbooks through BBU campus from $21.50 per credit hour to $27 per credit hour, beginning in the fall semester of 2026. Is there a motion to approve? Motion by Mr. Mitchell. Is there a second? Second by Mr. Houston. Any discussion? All right, seeing none, all those in favor, raise your right hand or by voice vote.
Aye.
Okay, the ayes have it. All right, next we'll move into section 9, instruction, research, and development. Section A, action items. The Jefferson State Community College equipment purchase. It is recommended that the Alabama Community College System Board of Trustees authorize the president of Jeff State Community College to expand up to $2.329065 for the purpose of purchasing equipment and instructional supplies to support the diagnostic, medical, sonography, and nursing programs at the college. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
All right, motion by Mr. Lights. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Roan. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by raising your right hand or by voice vote.
Aye.
Okay. All right, the ayes have it. Moving on into item 2. Central Alabama Community College, Associated in Applied Sciences and Industrial Automation Technology. It is recommended that the Alabama Community College System Board of Trustees approve Central Alabama Community College's application for an Associate in Applied Sciences and Industrial Automation Technology to be implemented in the fall semester 2026. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
All right, there's a motion by Mr. Houston. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Rogers. All those in favor, any discussion? Okay, seeing none, all those in favor signify by raising your hand or by voice vote.
Aye.
All right. The ayes have it. All right. We will group the next 2 items, Coastal Alabama Community College for Associate in Applied Sciences and Occupational Therapy Assistant, and an Associate in Applied Sciences and Radiologic Technology. You have both been presented with this and also had it in the work session. So is there a motion to approve items 3 and 4?
I make the motion.
All right, motion by Mr. Lightsey. Is there a second?
Second.
All right, second by Mr. Houston. Any discussion? All right. Seeing none, all those in favor signify by raising your hand or by voice vote.
Aye.
Okay. Next, we'll group items 5 and 6 in Northeast Alabama Community College, an Associate in Applied Sciences and Barbering, and a Certificate in Barbering. Is there a motion to approve items 5 and 6?
So moved.
All right, so, motion by Mr. Rogers. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Lightsey. Any discussion? Seeing none, signify by raising your hand or by voice vote. All right, the ayes have it.
Aye.
The next 3 items are from Wallace State Community College in Hanceville, Associate in Applied Sciences in Baking and Pastry, Certificate of Advanced Baking and Pastry, and Associate in Applied Sciences in Building Property Maintenance and Management. Is there a motion to approve items 7 through 9?
So moved.
All right, motion by Mr. Roan. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Houston. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by raising your right hand or by voice vote.
Aye.
All right. Motion passes. The next is Trenton State Community College, Certificate in Automotive Service Forward Track. It is recommended that the Alabama Community College System Board of Trustees approve Trenton State Community College application for Certificate in Automotive Service Forward Track to be implemented in the fall semester. Is there a motion to approve? Motion by Mr. Mitchell. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Houston. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by raising your hand or by voice vote.
Aye.
The ayes have it. Next, we move to Northeast Alabama Community College, Mathematics, Science, and Engineering Technology Center, third floor build-out, and the Phil Campbell campus renovation. Is there a motion to approve items 11 and 12?
So moved.
There's a motion by Mr. Rogers. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Roan. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by raising their hand or by voice vote.
Aye.
Aye.
All right, the ayes have it. Next, we move to Sneed State Community College. The Bevel Performing Arts Center renovation and Black Box Theater addition. It is recommended the Alabama Community College System Board of Trustees authorize Sneed State Community College to proceed with the project named Bevel Performing Arts Center renovation and Black Box Theater addition. Construction contract shall be executed no later than October 1st, 2026, or this authorization shall expire. All those in favor, is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
All right. Motion by Mr. Lightsey. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Rogers. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, signify approval by raising your hand or by voice vote.
Aye.
The ayes have it. Next, we move to Jefferson State Community College. We have the Jefferson Campus CDL track and the Jefferson Campus fiber optic upgrades. Is there a motion to approve items 14 and 15?
So moved.
All right. Motion by Mr. Houston. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Lightsey. All right. All those in favor, any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by raising your hand or by voice vote. All right. The ayes have it. Next, we move to Gadsden State Community College. The Gadsden State Campus joint agreement with the City of Gadsden for construction of a new tennis center. All those in favor, is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
All right. Motion by Mr. Rogers. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Houston. Any discussion? All right. All those in favor signify by raising your hand or by voice vote.
Aye.
Aye.
The ayes have it. Finally, we go to Wallace Community College in Selma for the equipment purchase. Let me get to that one. It is recommended that the Alabama Community College System Board of Trustees authorize the president of Wallace Community College, Selma, to expend up to $800,000 for the purposes of purchasing equipment to upgrade the industrial maintenance technology program and the electrical technology program. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
All right, there's a motion by Mr. Roan. Is there a second?
Second.
All right, second by Mr. Lightsey. Any discussion? All right, seeing none, all those in favor signify by raising their hand or by voice vote.
Aye.
All right, the ayes have it. We'll next move into item 10, which is personnel, which I will throw it to John Mitchell for a second.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce a new employee to the system office.
I don't know your mic's on. Oh, there we go, okay.
I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce a new employee to the system office. It is my pleasure to introduce to you Mr. Nick Moore, who'll be over adult education. Nick, would you please stand? Thank you very much.
Chancellor, anything else with personnel? Okay. And we'll move on to item 11 with Chancellor's report. No report, okay. Any committee reports?
We're going to skip.
What do I skip?
No, I just said we're going to skip telling how many speakers we have
Oh, we are,
at the time.
at the time, okay. All right. All right, any committee reports? No? All right. All right. Date and location of the next meeting is a work session. Will be right here. And we will start that at, let's see, about 10-minute break, you think? Yeah. We'll start it at 10:35. With that, the meeting is adjourned. All right, call to order the Board of Trustees work session for June 10th. All right, David, go ahead.
Work session agenda comes from Bevel State. It is requested that the Board of Trustees authorize the college to implement a new student housing fee identified as a summer storage fee for the college's residence hall. If approved, this item would take effect in the fall semester of 2026. The per student summer semester storage fee is $250, and the proposed fee will help offset costs associated with securing, maintaining, monitoring the residence hall facilities during the summer and providing convenience for students returning to Bevel State the following year. Are there any questions related to that item? The next item comes from Chattahoochee Valley. It is a request that the Board of Trustees authorize the college to name the baseball stadium in honor of Coach B.R. Johnson and to add appropriate signage. Coach Johnson coached the baseball team at Chattahoochee Valley from 1976 to 1999. President Funderburk has included with this item a letter detailing the accomplishments of Coach Johnson, not only at the college, but his effect on the community. Any questions on that item? The next item comes from Bishop State. It is a request that the Board of Trustees adopt a resolution for the issuance of revenue bonds in the par amount of approximately $10 million. The revenue bonds will be for no more than 30 years with an annual debt service expense of approximately $800,000. The adoption of this resolution will allow the college to make improvements to campus facilities at the college to include the renovation of the Delchamp Student Center, the yard, the Caldwell Interpretive Center, along with other campus enhancements. Are there any questions related to this item? The next item comes from Coastal Alabama. It is a request that the Board of Trustees approve the issuance of revenue refunding bonds in the amount of $4,005,000. The estimated annual debt service for this 20-year bond issue will be $470,000. The reduction refunding bonds will result in a reduction to the average annual debt service from $470,000 to approximately $455,000 with a net present value savings of $122,000. Are there any questions related to that item? The next item comes from Jefferson State and is another request that the Board of Trustees approve an authorizing resolution for the issuance of revenue refunding bonds. The annual debt service is estimated to reduce from $1,165,000 to $1,150,000 with a net present value of $100,000. Are there any questions on that item? The next item comes from Wallace Dothan. It is a request that the Board of Trustees adopt a resolution for the issuance of revenue bonds in the par amount of approximately $30 million. The revenue bonds will be for no more than 30 years with an average debt service expense of approximately $2.4 million. The adoption of this resolution will allow the college to make improvements to campus facilities, including the renovation of the gym sports complex, Cunningham Hall renovation, and repaving and other campus enhancements at the Dothan campus, and repaving and other campus enhancements at the Sparks campus. Are there any questions related to this item? The next item is the Chancellor's recommendation that the Board of Trustees adopt the 2026-2027 ACCS salary schedules for community and technical colleges and the Alabama Technology Network. The proposed 2026-2027 salary schedules provide for a 4% pay increase. In addition, employees of the ACCS and ATN who qualify for step increases will receive a salary step increase indicated by the appropriate salary schedule. 2% of the pay increase is funded by Act number 2026-601, and the other 2% as recommended by the Chancellor. The 2026-2027 salary schedules will become effective September 1 for all employees other than faculty. Faculty schedules will go into effect the first day of the 2026 fall term. The next item is another Chancellor's recommendation. It is a request that the Board of Trustees approve the allocation of the 2026-2027 Educational Trust Fund appropriation for operations and maintenance of the two-year colleges and the prison education appropriation. The ETF appropriation is $471,954,885 for operations and maintenance of the two-year colleges, reflects a 4.74% increase in O&M funding when compared to the allocation for the prior year. The appropriation for prison education is $23,276,380, which reflects an increase of 2.2% from the prior year appropriation. Alabama Technology Network and Marion Military Institute hold individual line items in the Education Trust Fund Appropriation Act. ATN's appropriation is $6,167,736, and MMI's appropriation is $12,834,359. Are there any questions relating to that item? The remaining items, facilities items, and I'll turn the floor over to Mark Tyler.
Chancellor Baker. We have for you this morning 3 projects to share with you quickly. First one, start at Shelton State. Our first project takes it to county, and specifically health care programs that is working on years. This is going to be a rural health care center for members. This is located in West Centerville. just south of Tuscaloosa and the college. We've identified in your packet the location of where the building will be built. As we look at this project, this has been a real nice collaborative effort between the college and Bibb Medical and the county and the school system there. As we take a look at it, we've created a couple of lab spaces and instructional areas for the students, and then the other necessary amenities that will go with that, with offices and so forth. As you take a look at the elevations and then the rendering, because this is off-site, this is doing everything that we can to complement the architecture that exists there at the medical center there in Centerville. As we look at this, this will benefit the hospital as programs, and particularly an interest in dual enrollment will do a lot to support what is happening there at the medical center there in Bibb County. We do expect bids will be back for us so that we can act on those in a July-August timeframe. Construction will start in the third quarter of this year, and we will complete that work in the third quarter of next year. It's about a 12-month construction period. Board members, any questions about the Bibb County Academy of Health Sciences for rural health care at Shelton State? The next project, board members, takes us down to Birmingham to Jefferson State, specifically at the Jefferson College or the Jefferson campus. We have several buildings there that are in need of new mechanical equipment. Specifically, as we look at the locations here on this particular campus map, we're focused on the HMB chiller replacement. We've got the RCB building, which is going to be the replacement of a cooling tower, and the JMTC that will result also in a new HVAC unit and cooling tower. So as we look at this, we've grouped these together. We will bring back final proposals and so forth for this work as we go into the beginning of July and present this to the board for final action. This work will kick off and get going towards the latter part of July of this year, and we expect that with lead times and everything with the equipment and so forth, that we'll be able to complete this in the first quarter of next year. Any questions about the Jefferson campus HVAC equipment replacement at Jefferson State? And then the last project, board members, takes us to Wallace Community College, specifically down at the Dothan and the Sparks campus. We're looking at taking space and repurposing it for MLT labs as another rural healthcare initiative. As we take a look at these campuses, we've included that information in your packet, and we show here the two buildings that will be impacted. We're simply just taking existing space and reconfiguring it for this rural healthcare initiative. And you can see the floor plans and so forth and the elevations that have been prepared to show some of the changes that will occur. The architects on this one, or the design team, is Ward Scott Morris. We expect that we'll have final proposals on this towards the end of this month, and then bring these results back to you for action in July. This may be the one project that is shared with you today in the work session that if it's well enough under the threshold, we expect that bids could come under the requirement to bring it back to the board, that this may be the only time that you hear of it today. Board members, any questions about the MLT lab renovations for rural health care at the Dothan and the Sparks campus? Thank you, board members.
Thank you, Mark. All right, any other items for the work session? All right. Seeing none, we are adjourned. Thanks, everyone.